Hello, everybody. Welcome to my weird and wonderful world. And before I begin, you know me, if I have some subscribers I want to talk about, I'm going to give you guys a shout out. As long as I can see, as long as I know that you are a subscriber, because sometimes I don't get notification for that. The ones that I did get notifications in the last couple of days was Jordan and Jeffrey Coy. So thank you for checking out my channel. I hope you get everything you want from it, and I do try my best to aim. I try to aim to please. I want to entertain you and hopefully uplift you somehow in life and everything, and make your day just a little bit better to bring you some positivity. All right, so coming to the main subject, I yesterday I didn't make a video because things were kind of happening around here. Plus, I was kind of a little bit overworked and just not in the right frame of mind and stuff. And I couldn't really come up with a decent idea for a video. I wanted to talk about some CDs and that, but then again, I wanted my video to kind of you know just not necessarily go viral, but get the views. I do want to get the views. I do want my channel to grow. It is growing, sometimes faster than others, and then sometimes it'll stall on a couple on the number. So today I wasn't not going to make a video for you because I love trying to make as many videos as possible, and I will hit my 700 video mark before the end of the year. At the beginning of the year, I did say that I wanted to at least make up to 700 videos before the year was over, and I will be doing that absolutely for sure. But today I was trying to think, what idea can I give you? And I thought, well, how about if I talk about my love-hate relationship with YouTube as a viewer and as a creator on both sides. And I got 10 points here that I wrote down. I don't want to show you. This is just from my own personal viewing. But I'm going to go through each one. Now, all the even numbers are the negative, are the down points, and then all the odd numbers are going to be the plus. So 9, 7, 5, 3, and 1, they're all going to be the good. And then of course the 10, 8, 6, 5, 10, 8, 6, 4, and 2 will be all the negative points. So I'll start off with a negative, but I want to finish on a high point, on a positive. So let's just get through this. I don't want to drag this out too long. So number 10, the algorithm just doesn't understand me at all, at all. Like I'm talking mostly as a viewer. I mean, I'm sure they're on the flip side as a creator, it's not putting out my videos to the right people. It really doesn't know how to market my stuff. Sometimes when I do a certain type of video that's popular, that has a popular subject, they might go a little viral. They might get somewhat good views, but it's my most negative videos that actually gets the most views, and that's kind of weird. I'm not crazy for that idea. I want to promote positivity and the good stuff, but they don't get the views. I mean, I got my core audience who loves my content, and I brighten up their day and everything, and that's good. But I'll get to that when I get to that. So that's number 10, that the algorithm doesn't get me at all. Now, I want to elaborate that as a viewer, okay, what's in my feed when I first turn on my computer and thus throughout the day, it just doesn't. It's like it gives me a whole bunch of crap that I'm not interested in. And probably the biggest things that kind of make me go, what? Why? Every single morning, okay, usually Monday to Friday, I watch Good Mythical Morning with Rhett and Link. I watch them. I pretty much every day. It's the first thing I like to put on when I wake up. And what I usually do for the first hour, I add it to a queue. I put it to a queue where I put them, and I want to put them in a row of Good Mystical Morning and then Good Mystical More. Usually the Good Mystical Morning is right there in the top of the main, choices that I have for videos. So I'll click, put select to the queue. But then when I go to look for the more, I have to scroll down and down and down and down, and usually quite far, like maybe like almost 50 to 60 videos down there. Then I'll find the more. It's like, come on, algorithm, don't you realize that I always put the more right after the morning? Why are you making me dig for it so far down below? It's like it should be right there next to it every time, because you should know that I'm going to be picking that. So why making me search? It boggles my mind and just proves to me 100% that the algorithm does not understand me. And I might just, casually watch some other video. Like for example, the other day, it just interested me. It was a old clips of the Price is Right with Bob Barker, the Bob Barker era, and it was an interesting little clip. It was not even like about 5 minutes long, and it was about a contestant that didn't want to be a contestant. She got kind of forced up there, and she didn't want to be a contestant. She won a car and everything, but just because I clicked on that one video, now I'm getting like, and I don't want to watch anymore. It was just a one-off, just a one-off. Now I get a whole bunch of game show stuff, that I don't want to watch. It was like I just was curious about that one video. Now is like, yeah, at least 10% of my other, suggestions are game show stuff that I really don't care about, and I'm not going to be watching that. So it's like, so yeah, when it comes to the algorithm, it does not understand me at all, at all. Okay, I digress. I dragged that out a little bit too long, maybe. Okay, number nine, a plus. It's the cool stuff I get to learn. I get to learn all kinds of science stuff. I get to learn about new albums that can't come out that people are raving about. It opens me up to yeah, especially the science programs like with Star Talk with Neil deGrasse Tyson, the Sci Show, and even the debunkers, there are all those debunking channels like Simon and Dan and stuff, or even the police audit videos where I'm learning about the law. I learn so much from YouTube, and a lot of it is valuable lessons, life hacks and tips and stuff, and all kinds of cool stuff that I learned. So that's always a plus for me, a bonus. Okay, number 8. Like yesterday, I sometimes have difficulty finding a good topic for you guys, because if I want to do the more personable, the more, where I'm expressing myself, I those videos don't actually get the views like I would like them to get. So sometimes, it's not that easy finding a decent topic for you guys that's going to get the views. It's sometimes it's the weird ones that that gets the views. Sometimes the more controversial, the more negative, or just something that most people are interested in. I mean, let's face it, my demographic, that people who watches my channel, is between the ages of 35 to 65. That's the demographic who watches my channels. The ones who don't watch my channels, of course, is the millennials and the Gen Zers, because their attention span is just way too short. They're all about flash and image, and there's no substance. If your channel has character and is talking about some real stuff, they click out. They click out unless it's something they want to learn or something they're maybe having to do a project on. But otherwise, it's for them is the quick fix, the quick fix, the quick cuts, the quick the Mr. Beast videos. Why is he so viral? Because he caters to that demographic that is just the in one side and out the other. It's just a quick fix, the quick fix. And so that's why my channel is never going to get like beat anywhere near Mr. Beast level, because yeah, they're just not interested in character. They're not interested in substance. Same is that, and that goes the same with the channels that I watch, like Larry Graves and Glenn Calloway from the basement, and so on and so forth. We cater to an older demographic, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's something for everybody on YouTube. Okay, now and now we're good with number 7. And something I alluded to is that it does allow me, and it's a plus, it does allow me to express myself. I'm able to express what I am into, the music that I love, the movies that I love, the my thoughts and ideas about things, and I get to express myself, and that is a good thing, because it well that is actually going to come in another point a little bit later on, a little higher up. So I want to leave it there for now. Now, number 6 is a weird one, and that's strange glitches that YouTube has. YouTube has some strange glitches that like how sometimes, and you let me know down below if these things happen to you, where you go in to leave a comment, okay? You just left a comment and you press send on the comment, and it doesn't show up. It's like it's a blank space. For some reason, it happens most often when I for Larry Graves. When I leave a comment on Larry Graves' channel, it doesn't show up. It mostly shows up for other people, but I don't know why. But when I do, and I have to keep on clicking most recent on like you see on the, above the comments where it says most recent and something else, or the our top comments and then most recent. I keep clicking at least 5 or 6 times. Sometimes you gotta keep clicking on that, and it will eventually show up. And if it doesn't show up after about 7 clicks, reload the page, and then maybe it might show up. And if it doesn't show up, keep clicking, and it will eventually show up. But it takes a little doing. And also sometimes when I'm like again not getting all the notifications for my comments or even subscribers, I want to know. Like I want to know all my comments. I want it to notify me for every single comment that I get, so that I can do my best to respond back. Sometimes people will leave me comments and I don't see it for weeks or even months, and I'll go back and I'll check out what comments I have not seen, and it's like it always surprised me that I didn't see those comments. And it's like, and I hate responding to a comment like a month later, say, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see your comment before, but I'm doing it now. Or how sometimes I'll post a video, okay, and I'll go into like maybe about an hour later or so, I'll go and watch the video just to see how the progress in that, and it might go from like 8 views to I'm like at the lowest 8 views, and then jumps up to 12 views, and then goes back to 8 views, and I made a video about that quite a while back, where I was showing that glitch. It doesn't do it as often as it did, but every blue moon, every once in a while, I'll go and check a video that I did, and it's jumping up and down. So weird glitches. That's a downer. So okay, number 5, and this kind of goes with number 7 of allowing me to express myself. That it make me more of a patient and understanding person, but more so than that, I mean, I've always been those, but even more so than before, I'm much more. You know how I am more personable now with you? If you go watch my first few videos that I made way like like almost a year and like over like a year and a half ago. If you watch those videos, I'm a lot more awkward. I'm not as confident in front of the camera. I'm very awkward with it. So, but it's helped me in real life to be a lot less awkward and more forthcoming and just a little bit easier to express myself with people. I'm not as self-conscious as I used to be. I mean, I was always a talkative person who always talked to people. But I get to, it's just made me even more of an open person and easily approachable and stuff and that. So that's a plus. All right, number four, okay, which is a down thing, is that there's way too many of you guys I want to watch out there, and I don't have a chance to watch. There's so many YouTubers, new and old, that I want to watch, and I just don't have enough time during the day to watch all of you. There's so many great channels that I want to give you my viewership. I so badly do. I'm subscribed to you and I'm never going to unsubscribe to you, but I don't think I'm doing you any service by not watching your channels, because I keep meaning to and I keep wanting to go back to watch certain channels and everything, and there's a couple of channels that completely disappeared that I used to watch before. I'm not going to name who they are, but they completely disappeared off the channel, off the YouTube, and I'm like a little worried, well, wondering what happened to them, why they're no longer making videos. They just sort of vanished, and I don't know exactly why in that. So that's kind of weird. But yeah, there's way too many. There's a handful I try to stick to, and even then I can't watch every day, or because I still have a job to do, an evening job that, like, especially at this season, the hours are a little bit longer and everything. So and and also it's like, yeah, okay. I'm gonna get to that when I get to number two. So these do continue in other parts. Okay, so I'm gonna go to number three, which is a plus and something I really take comfort in and love that this happens. The the few subscribers that I do have that really love my channel, I'm able to give them some comfort, and some entertainment, and especially, in the hard times that we're going through, I give them a sense of positivity, and I give them a sense of joy and understanding, and quite there's a few of my subscribers that lets me know how much I'm making a difference in their lives, that they love my positive attitude, they love you know that I'm easily approachable, and I wish more subscribers would feel that way too, because I always care about my subscribers. I do care, and the public in general. I love people. I've said this many times. And any time that I can make a positive difference in your life in any way, shape, or form, that's always going to be a plus and always going to be a bonus. And that's why it's at number three. There's a number one coming up, but which is a positive. But yeah, that's at number three. At number two, which is a down, okay, a negative, YouTube is just so addictive, and I'm talking as a viewer. It's just so addictive, and for a while there too, making videos was addictive. I wanted to make as many videos as I could. Again, still trying to come up with ideas, but like, because of my work and because I'm addicted to YouTube, I watch so many videos on YouTube. I don't have time to do other things, and and there's times where I should be turning off my computer and putting music on and doing other things, and I don't. I like like yesterday too. Like, not only was I feeling bummed out, I was there's just stuff I was trying to catch up on YouTube that I haven't, that I've been, kind of putting on the back burner, and I wanted to watch this and I wanted to watch that, and by the time it came to make a video, again, I didn't have a really great idea for a video, but I was a little bit addicted to watching these videos that I've been meaning to watch. And so, yeah, and time kind of just ran out. So yeah, I find I'm a little too addicted to watching YouTube or doing stuff on YouTube. Basically a YouTube junkie right now. I barely even go on Facebook or other. I'm never on. I do have an Instagram account, but I'm never ever checking out my Instagram. I find it kind of, I don't know. I don't like using it for some reason. It just, I don't feel that it's user friendly enough for me to be able to express myself, and like the kind of things I want to post on there. It's too narrow, and it's not long enough of a format to be able to do what I want to do on Instagram. But yeah, but when it comes to YouTube, it is a little addictive, and I need to cut back somehow. I still want to make videos every single day if I could, but yeah, when it comes to watching, I'm too addicted. Now, the number one thing that I do love, actually, which is a plus, that I do love about YouTube, is the friendships and connections that I have made with certain YouTubers out there, like Larry Graves. For me, it's an honor being friends with not just Larry Graves, and which is why that I felt compelled to be a Patreon with Larry Graves, and to be a channel member with both of his channels, because he brings something of a genuine human being that I like, that I like to be able to call my friend, and also with Scott from the Prague Corner too, that I had to become a Patreon with him, and then there's our not necessarily, no, not a Patreon, a channel member with Scott from the Prague Corner, and of course the first people I became um, a Patreon with was the Trash Talkers with Behringer Bynes and Larry Cowan, you know, because there's a certain connection that you I have with those channels, that I'm not just watching a performance, I'm actually watching, a real person expressing their thoughts and ideas, and stuff, especially with Larry Graves, like, who is hands down my favorite YouTuber out there. Absolutely, because of who he is, and because of what he represents, and and what I think, YouTube should be more about than all this flashy, flim flam type of content out there that just caters to the lowest common denominator. You know, that's what I try to stay away from, and that's why I love channels like Larry Graves, and yeah, so making a connection with those types of channels, and being able to be on his channel, and him being able to come on my channel, and me, like same thing with Scott. Like, when you accept me into your channel, into your content and everything, that goes a long ways to making this special, to making, that's what YouTube should be about. So I like that Larry Graves hasn't even reached the 50,000 subscribers yet. Like, close. He's very, very close to 50,000 subscribers, but he should be up to 100,000 or even more. He should be able to have at least a silver play button on his wall behind him somewhere. He's that good, but because he doesn't attract that lowest common denominator, his channel will never be as big as it should be. So, all right, that is my love-hate relationship with YouTube. I didn't want to make it too long. I still got to get ready for work and post this and everything. But anyway, I'm just going to let you go now and hope you guys enjoyed this video of the ups and downs of YouTube. And yeah, so if you consider subscribing to my channel, I will greatly appreciate it and love you forever. Please comment, because I love comments and I try to get to them as often and as much as I can. Hit the like button. Just don't be afraid of the like button. And as always, people, just be safe. Take care. I will see you on the flip side. And please, everybody, just have a great day, evening, morning, night, or afternoon, wherever you may be. Peace.